Hi there, this is Dave from VideoEffectsUniverse.com, and today we're going to be showing you how to give an engine glow to a spaceship. Now, doing a glow in 3D Studio Max is a lot easier than it is to do it in After Effects or other video editing programs, because it saves you a hell of a lot of rotoscoping problems. Because trust me, I've done rotoscoping in After Effects and it takes a lot of time and it is a pain in the backside, so it's a lot better to do it in 3D Studio Max with the object that you're doing, rather than actually doing it in After Effects or any other program. Okay, so what we're going to do is show you how to do it here in 3D Studio Max 9, 8 or 7 or whatever program you're using. Now if I just do a quick preview here, we've got a Star Destroyer from Star Wars, and render. As you can see, the exhausts here have no glow at all. They look pretty boring and there's nothing going on here at all, but we're going to change that now. Okay, so what we want to do is go up to create, lights, standard lights and omni. Now I'm going to click on this button here right on this exhaust. Okay, as you can see, it's appeared right down here. Now what we need to do now is align it. Okay, so let's just grab this and move it right into place. Okay, they're probably going to use all 4 of your viewports to do this, because you need to line it up perfectly. That's looking fine on this one. Let's just move it over to the left a little bit more, and this one again. Let's just zoom in on this one. And what you want to try and do is see if you can put it inside your exhaust. Okay, not too far in, but inside is probably better. It depends on the ship or the object that you're using. If your ship doesn't have an exhaust, just place it on top of it. But there we go. Right. Okay, now we've got our light in there. What we want to do now is go up to our modify button, click on it. Now as you can see, we have an exclude button. Okay, click on that, right, and make sure that any object that you have in your scene, you exclude it. Okay, now group 1 is the entire ship, so we want to exclude the entire ship from receiving light and shadowing. So we move this over to the right here, click OK. Now what we want to do is click on this button here, which is atmospherics and effects. So click on the plus sign to open up the slider, click on add, lens effects, OK, highlight it, click setup, and then what we want to do is click on this glow button up the top here and click on this right arrow to move it over to the right here. Okay, now we want to scroll down, and as you can see, we have radial color button, and there's a white one and a red one. If you click on the white one, now these colors are the colors that are going to change your glow. So basically, if you want to have a blue engine glow, you click on one of the blue ones, and if you want red, you click on the red. But I'm going to click on a light blue. Okay, that should be fine. Click close, and I'm going to change the size to around about 60, and the intensity looks about fine at 111. Right, now this is how you test your scene. You click on update scene to have a look at it. Now if you have this interactive button ticked, this basically gives you a preview every single time that you make an adjustment, which is quite useful because you can see how you're progressing on editing your scene. However, if your object is high in polygon count, or you've got a lot of ray tracing, or even one ray tracing object in the scene, this could slow rendering down. And trust me, whenever you're editing an object, the last thing you want is just to render every single time you click on something. So you might want to declick this if you're doing something that has a lot of RAM usage. Okay, but we're now going to click on update scene to see what I've done so far. Okay, and as you can see, we have quite a good a light here at the moment. Alright, but as you can see, the rest of the ship is not lit at all. This is because we've excluded all lights from the scene. Okay, so to fix this, what we want to do is now, if we just zoom out of all four viewports, okay, go up to create, lights, standard lights, free or target, depending on which one you prefer the best. I'm going to click on target, and I'm going to drag a nice good target spotlight in here. Now what I'm going to do is right click on the target spotlight, click on this button here towards the left of the light on, and I'm going to give it a shadow maps. Basically, whenever you click this, you cast shadows. Okay, now what I'll do, if I click on rendering, render, let's see what we come back with now. As you can see, the light is in here, but it's not looking too good at all. Okay, so basically we need to edit this more. Right, so if I just close this down and bring up our environment and effects,